touchy-feely stuff, man.
Talk loud so it sounds better.
Go Heels. Turn it down, baby.
When I was 2, I remember that day vividly when Captain Oakley got on the fire department. Now middle-aged bald man with love handles. You're welcome, Amy. So I don't know how old Cap Mo is. That's old.
23.
I remember my first memory of Cap Mo, I didn't like. All this stuff about liking Cap Mo and I didn't like him. I was a rookie at Station 11, and I was listening to all the radio traffic of every call that went out in the city. And Cap Mo, and I was waiting for the fires. I wanted to hear everybody, and I remember the fire at Station 10, and Engine 10 rolls up, and he gives a size up, and I'm thinking, well, this is nothing. This is no fire. Engine 10, we're on scene, got a 2-story house fire. We'll be in offensive mode. And they just go about putting out the fire, and I thought he just never raised his voice. And my perception of, at the time, of Greensboro Fire Department, when it was a fire, you knew it from the get-go.
Oh, yeah.
It was a lot of loudness and a lot of anxiety, and Captain O was on scene, and it was just good. At a training, I got out of the training, and I went to Station 11, and everybody in training told me that I would be at the station with the best weight equipment, and you can work out forever. You're going to Station 11, Cap Mo's there. I said, oh yeah, going to Cap, oh, this is great. I get to Station 11, and the weight room was like a West Texas Dust Bowl, because they moved Cap Mo to Station 10, and that whole room was empty because everything in it was from Cap Mo. That was February of '97, and he took everything with him. He said, "My God, you moved me, Bubba. Taking my weight equipment with me." So 11 wasn't the same that Chief Gerald's talking about when he left. It wasn't the same. It hadn't been the same probably since. But Cap Mo has been influential to everybody here. And when I became a captain, I'm a new captain. I had 2 senior captains with me, Cap Mo being the senior of the senior captains. And every call you went on, like I come back and I had an instant guy that asked, trying to be confident in front of a crew. And I'd come back and I'd have somebody to ask. You know, like, did I stretch that line to the right place? Did I do the right things? And he was just so, he'd been there and done that. He had forgotten more firefighting than I'd ever learned. And he was so kind in those times in the office, telling me some things that I could do better, telling me things I did good. And who gets that? Who gets that as a firefighter? I mean, his influence is going to go far beyond our time, even our time here. It's going to keep getting it. There is nobody like him, ever. So we use that term legend, and we throw it around. He is it. That's it. He is the legend of the Greensboro Fire Department. There will be none other. There will be nobody else that comes along like this, ever. And so when we celebrate him and we talk about him, we reminisce, this is it, fellas. There will be no one else like this. So when we celebrate him tonight, have fun, joke around, but the legacy he lives of unselfishness, it carries on with Brian Jones and Sean Kennedy and Kenny Robertson. It's just not about themselves. It's about others. And he always looks up for others. Always. Never once about him. So I want it to be light, but it just can't be light with this guy. I mean, when we talk about the Godfather of the GFD, this is the Godfather. This is the only man that can get me to cook 4 days in a row at Station 5. Cliff, I'm going to look at you because I'm a man. I'm not going to cry right now. You're the legend, and there'll be nobody ever like you to ever come after you. It's over. Congratulations. If the mark of the success of a career is absolutely not by what rank you achieve, but it's by the respect of your peers. And there is no one ever that has more respect than you. Ever.
That's true.
Congratulations.
I think he is supposed to go last.